What? What do you want? What could you possibly want? Mm-hmm. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, Whoever here. I hope that you are all doing well. I think my mind plays tricks on me, because I've seen many SB19 performances, many recordings of live streams, and I never once got the feeling that I got over the weekend. Now, I was lucky enough for once to get this experience, and my goodness, what an experience it was. Would you like to watch this 17-minute long introduction? Are you nodding on the other side? Now that I'm all warmed up, limbered up, I'm ready to go. I think the dream is to one day see them right there. It's the best way. Now, right off the bat, I want to talk to you about this build-up of sound. Parts of this really appeal to my musical theatre side, physical theatre side, but it also appeals to the Michael Jackson fan in me, because Michael Jackson did this a lot, this kind of percussion, acoustic energy build until you explode. He did it so many times. Go watch The Way You Make Me Feel. Bad. Smooth Criminal. He did it so many times. And I today found out that the outfits they wear right here are custom made by the same designer, Nerik Beltran, that designed the majority of their concert outfits, and whom they guested for on the runway. I love that we can hear Pablo and Ken right there. To be fair, if they came out with, like, drums like that, or whatever that is, I'd love it. Evacuate. I wish I had evacuated. Look at him. Oh my god, I didn't even notice that before. Did he just get kicked? Oh, Flute just got kicked. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And when you're in the heat of the moment and you're all stiffened up, things hurt more, and you cause injuries doing stuff like that. That was crazy. Poor Pabs. What a way to start off the performance like that. Ken! And this is where I died. Both of you get out of the way. Oh, filthy. I've reached that point again, whereas I don't even know who I'm supposed to look at. But firstly, I do want to point out that this outfit is so beautifully figure-hugging for Pablo and his gorgeous body. Why does he hide that from us, right? He needs to show it off more, especially if he's working on those packs of his. He needs to get them out ASAP because I'm really running out of patience. Dancing-wise, I really love the little rework going on here, and even like it sounds like an acoustic performance, which is really nice. Oof. This fit. Put that tongue away, Pab. I love that they are thoroughly twinning in this as well. Look at that hairstyle. Oof. Oh, here we go. Stell in those vocals. Huh.
Come on. Yo, we golden there. Halungain mo na parang gento. Huwag kang iito sa ordinaryo. Kahit pa sige, basta magtuto. Basta makakaganda ng dito. You guys run! Come on! Let me sit!
Here we go. Oof. Oh. I'm so offended. The thing is that I don't think anybody was expecting them to rework that, because I think it's really loved amongst the fandom. Everybody seems to love that moment and wait for it as well. However, are you mad that they changed it up? Because I am not. I adored that. It went so nicely with this whole percussion idea that they had, and wouldn't it be a shame for them to do all of that effort and for me to only watch it once? I mean, I'm going to watch this on loop for the rest of my life, but yeah. Look at Stell. Why do I think Stell choreographed that? That was utter filth. They didn't need to go that hard, you know? You know what I mean? Was it really necessary? They've already done a lot of damage, you know? And their dances are killer as well. Or as I should say, the scouts are killer in their own right. Uh-huh. I love it, how all of that accentuated his long body. Oh no! Do you know, the same thing happened to me. Mine kept freezing during this whole section. I was so mad. Ugh. So intimidating. I will tell you one thing, that I will never be ready for pretty boy Pablo era, because that's what he's entered and he knows it as well, and I'm just not ready for it because he's always on the attack and you just never know when the camera might catch him. This was just absolutely crazy, and I like that each section was choreographed to highlight the member. For example, Josh is all about that face, the attitude, the swag, those arms. Okay, he's not been working out in the gym for no reason, you know. So the moves were to accentuate that part. I'm gonna need to find Pablo's bit without the circle of doom in the middle, because the same thing happened to me. And let me tell you, I did see a part of Kentel. However, I also got the circle of doom in the middle of that. So I mean, I thought I died, which is why that happened, but I'm really looking forward to seeing it. And I do need like a second run up into it. Otherwise, I might actually die again. Pablo was killer. Oh my god. What did I do to deserve this? Don't go. Please? Please, he was not dubbed main dancer for no reason, right? Now, I never want them to put themselves in danger. However, can you imagine if he'd have thrown in a flip or something there? I don't think anyone would have left. Don't tell me they got the Circle of Doom too. I mean, yeah, each of their sections highlighted them beautifully as well, especially one person who, after I saw that, I just fell full on Delulu over him. Now, you know how I feel about Stell. I've said that from the very, very beginning. And then suddenly, after watching this, I was like, you know what? I need to get a grip because I really, really think that I'm in love with him. And it's really not good. Because I couldn't stop thinking about him. I felt like for the rest of the fan meet, I had like a magnifying glass on him, like I was looking at the bigger picture, but I also was just with one eye looking at what Stell was up to, because that blue on him, the way that fits him, those body rolls, like again, I want to say that I think Stell choreographed this bit. This. I didn't even care. Do you think I care? I'm really sorry, but I'm also not. Last time. The arms. And the face. I can't even continue, you know? I've just lost my mind. And what happens next? I forgot already. Okay. This is what happens next.
It's more than a physical attraction, it's a passion, baby, I'll die for you.
I'm in love with him.
How about it, baby, if you're gonna allow me? Honey, anytime you're gonna love me. Oh, yeah, sweet never question. I want you, and ain't nobody else gonna do. So every single time I go through, go through, I'm addicted to the way that you touch me. I want you. I wanna fall on my knees, beg for your body on me. You know how I like it. That's how I like it.
The only way I can give you an example of how I feel right now is if you were, I don't know, on your hen do and somebody had hired a stripper and like you really want that as well, like you're having fun and it's your only opportunity to do something outrageous like that. However, in that moment, you're like, oh my goodness gracious, is this really happening? That's how I feel about Stell in this moment, you know? And so I have to go back and watch it again. Where are you going? Did you see Justin? That's my excuse. You best believe it.
Ooh, head over heels, ain't no way to stop it. It ain't ever a question. I want you. Ain't nobody else gonna do. Every single time I go through it, I'm addicted to
Oh, Stell.
fall on my knees, beg for your body on me. 'Cause I want you. You know how I like it. And I want you. Just how I like it. Baby, you want you. Baby, you want. Baby, you want. I want you. Baby, you want.
Oh my god.
Baby, I want you. Baby, I want.
Oh,
Every single time I go through, get it. I'm addicted to the way that you touch me.
I believe you.
I wanna fall on my knees, beg for your body on me. 'Cause I want you. You know how we like it.
What the hell does he want from me?
Every single time I go through, get it. I'm addicted to the way that you touch me. I wanna fall on my knees, beg for your body on me. 'Cause I want you. You know how we like it. I want you. You just how we like it.
Oh my god. Oh, Ken! I didn't even notice that ad-lib. Are you still alive?
That's right.
Did you really think I wasn't going to stop and address this behaviour? Now, I'll be sending my complaint in very shortly. If you wish to join me in complaining, then please drop me a comment below. This was just out of this world. There's something about that blue colour that I really like. It's kind of like highlighting them, and it's like that midnight, sexy, alluring, mysterious blue. And I don't know what it is. It's really, really appealing to me. Blue is not my favourite colour. Okay, they could have been wearing red, but there's just something about that that's making all of this pop. And I love it. Now, you know how I feel about the I Want You choreography. I'm really, really grateful that it's there because you wouldn't necessarily expect it. What I do expect is for that sort of choreography behind the mic stands, and I bet everyone who watched that wished that they could have been a mic stand. That was unbelievable. What a rework of that choreography, and you've got to hand it to them because they're really getting comfortable with this sexiness. To think a couple of months ago we didn't even have an R&B track from them, and now I can't even imagine them not having I Want You. This is just such a staple in all of their songs, and I love and adore this song so much, and especially when they perform it like that vocally. You're starting to hear how they're playing with it. Ken was doing a few ad-libs that he'd not done, and I think when they sing the chorus, Pablo he changes something. I'm not quite sure what it is. Perhaps I'll need to listen to it a couple more times to figure out what it is, but he at the ends of the words, he kind of goes up and he brightens the sound of it, which is just so, so stunning. And that choreography on those bodies, Sylvester, he is joking. He is on his last legs, I have to say, because any of this bad behavior, and I'm just gonna have to throw him out and lock the door.
Let us see you shout. Are you ready? Wanna see y'all partying, dancing? If you wanna stand up, let's do it. Yeah. On, stand up. Shotgun, now we run. We go hard like we lose none. And now it's done. On your son, slicing, dicing, it is up like we're.
Josh.
Hey, yeah. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your son, slicing, it is up. Hey,
I just give it, now they change.
Hey.
We suckers to that man.
Hey.
You can't play ball like a cop. You can't buy more checks on IG. If you yes, I'm dead, more than Nike. Too cold, I might still stand me. Get a lead in my back. Who can stop me?
been a long time.
Do you ever watch stuff like that and suddenly realise how powerful the rappers of this group are? You can't really box them in and say that's what they are. However, if they're playing a rapper in this particular song, then it's so nice to be able to be like, oh my god, Ken is so different to Josh, who is so different to Pablo, and I really, really pray that at one point they'll flip. Justin, rapping. Stell, rapping. We've heard them both kind of do it before, and it would be amazing. What a twist to put on the dynamics of SB19. Justin is killing it. Look at him as the centre.
Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your side, dicing, it is drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On your side, dicing, it is drip. Drip. When you inside, he don't never get it from me, no. We're trying to find me.
That's
He
right.
wants to get down, we got one cross. It's too fair to need.
Oh my god. Oh. 16 minutes into this performance, and they've been singing and dancing pretty much non-stop. Even if I want you with a slightly slower piece of choreography, you have to really invest a lot of energy into making it look smooth and sensual. 16 minutes in, and Stell is still able to pull off notes like that.
Para mo malala, kasi ka na nag-studio. I don't wanna make it rain.
Di ko mapatay ang iba.
You can blame me, I'm insane. I got blood in my name.
One, two, got to, that's too bad.
Cause I ain't losing this game. See ya, don't care if you believe.
Oh my gosh.
Di ako magsisi. Pumibig ang pusong kaluluwa ko. Eto lang ang kaya ko. At ang awit luhat ko. Di mababagabag kahit na.
Let's take it easy, will ya?
Yes, Ken.
Yo, sound is good. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. The crimson, on the sun, shines
Get up right now.
Drip, drip. Now we run, we go hard like we lose none. On the sun.
Ugh.
Let's grip.
Do you know what that bit is equivalent to? You know, in Mana, I can't even remember the lyrics of it right now off the top of my head, but there's a bit in the middle where they just stop, and then before Ken comes in with his bit, they kind of just sway from side to side. This is the equivalent of that same energy.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the kind of stage that they always deserve. May they have stages like this abroad in the future. This was one hell of an introductory performance, and they must have been so tired afterwards. I mean, it's quite good in a way that they got to go back and rest a little bit and change before they came back on stage, because, yeah, that was unbelievable. And you could tell that they were going the extra mile, whether that was with movement or whether that was with ad-libbing or just singing in general. They all went a little bit above they usually do. And that vibe, you could feel that from the audience as well. And I absolutely loved everything about that. I would say that that's probably quite up there with some of the best performances for each of those songs that we've seen to date. I think that Gento is the best performance I've seen to date. I will go as far to say that. I really love how they've reworked that. Now, just watching this live stream, I picked up a few things, and I will watch some of the other stages with you as well separately. But I do want to talk to you a little bit about this because I just have to get it off my chest. It was really nice actually to see how young and playful Justin is. I don't think you really grasp, because of his maturity level and how good he is at talking to the camera or to an audience, you forget actually how young he is. And he was just really playful, and you could really see a lot of that. He's not that innocent, but you could see a little bit of that innocence right there. And it was really nice for him to be a game master with Ken, although I feel like Ken was on fire on this night. I am so proud of Ken and his fire, because he really came out of his shell right here. You could see he was fully engaged, invested, and I love to see it. He was his giggly goofy self, but he was also freaking fire on this stage. Do you know what? I wish they would have performed solo songs, but that's just me being really greedy. This was a fan meet and not a concert. Now, Pablo, I've said this A few of you have said this before, but he really, really reminds me of Michael Jackson. After watching this fan meet, I fell into the biggest Michael Jackson hole and reminded myself why he's my number one, why I fell in love with him in the first place, and parts of Pablo really remind me of Michael Jackson. His stage presence, the flip between when he's performing to suddenly when he's off camera or having fun, Pablo is very much like that, and it's quite eerie, actually, to be able to spot that. The thing with Pablo is, even if he's not center stage, if he's not right in front of you, he's in the corner of your eye. He's in your ear somewhere. He's in the back of your mind. He's always doing something to make you aware that he is right there. He is unforgettable, he is irreplaceable, and he is one to watch because if he continues down the path he has been and hopefully focuses a little bit more time on his solo career, he'll be one to watch. I can see him up as a solo artist on the world stage. I look forward to that day because he deserves it. Josh has this presence as well, which is crazy because the minute you see him, you're attracted to him like a magnet. It's so wild. You cannot move away from this presentation that he is. And I've said so many times, his dancing is sick. It is utterly sick. It's the only way to describe it. I just love to watch him. You know what? I might even look up fan cams for this fan meet because I need to see them one by one because it was just too much to focus on. And last, but by no means least, the love of my life, Stell. Now, I seem to have, as I said to you, gone fully Delulu in love with Stell, and I really need to do something to make it stop. Or perhaps just continue down this very slippery slope. He was insane. His stage presence, his command over that unbelievable strong body of his. Every single movement is precise. Even if you're not looking at him, you can't help but think, that's the way it should be done. He really completes every single move and piece of choreography. If you think about singing, it's not word for word, isn't it? It's a line. Similar with choreography, it's like a count of 8. So although every single movement that Stell does is fantastic, the way that he weaves that count of 8 together and so on and so forth is just, it's chef's kiss. And that's just so attractive to me because dancing is my first love. I think that that's a huge part as to why I fell so hard for Stell. His vocals are unmatchable. Like, he will pierce through any ceiling, smash every window. You will hear him, even if you're hard of hearing and you need to wear a hearing aid and you're not wearing it on this occasion or it's run out of battery, you will still hear him. Okay, he'll make sure of it. He's just such a powerful vocalist. And the thing is that in these songs that we just heard, we might not get to hear it that much. However, in songs like Liham, Niebe, and lots of their other ballads, we get to hear him in all of his glory. As the center main vocalist, he is unmatchable. I need more of him. I need more of his warmth, his lower tone, his richness. I need him to just forget everything. I need all of them, actually, to forget everything. I think the next stage for them to level up is to really go for it on the ad-libs. They've been hinting at it, and it's got me so interested. Forget about how you're coming across. Forget about if you're going to make mistakes. Who cares? Just go for it. Commit to it, and go for it, and kill it. I'm really glad that the way this was filmed, we were able to capture an even spread of all the members. I've seen concerts where particular members, because they don't happen to be main vocals, for example, they're not really captured by the camera, or sometimes it's even their bit to sing and you don't get to see them, and it's really, really frustrating. Now, the people that they're working with, the live streaming team, they knew they had a job. There was a real even spread of all of their faces and bodies on my screen, and I loved it. Talk to me about this fan meet. Did you watch it online? Were you there? Are you okay? Do you need some help? Because I need some help too. Perhaps we can put together like a helpline. 18's Anonymous. This was just so much fun. And you know what? It's just so ridiculous of me to even want to do this because I don't even think I know where I'm going exactly. But you know where I'm going. If you know where I'm going, then comment below. Because that means you know me really incredibly well. I really don't know. Oh, it wasn't there, was it? Was it here? It's not far off from this. I need to see Pablo doing those moves again. This. Pablo dances with his mouth as well. What? What do you want? What could you possibly want? Mm-hmm. If the two of them could somehow morph into one person, that might just be the end. I love this sit on him. Look at that body. I don't even know what to tell you. How do I end this video? I'm broken. Help. I've just never seen anybody as attractive as that in my entire life. And I just don't think I'm going to. I really need to now lower my standards for the real world because real people are not like this. Hey, Stell. Thank you so much for watching this with me. I can't wait to read all of your comments. And until I see you next time, take care. Stay safe. Bye.